leave 0602 for a little bit here. The next representative, which your advocate will be speaking to 0606 from the Presbytery of Middle Tennessee.
Good afternoon. My name is Giles. I'm an elder and member of Westminster Church in Nashville, Tennessee. Before I critique the revised form of government, I readily acknowledge that the current form of government invites reform. Due to its length and its complexity, the current FOG is cumbersome, ambiguous, and subject to continual efforts to amend it. In recent years and with increasing frequency, the current FOG has itself become a source of division for those who disagree with specific provisions and those who disagree with the selective manner in which those same provisions are applied. This said, the current FOG is the product of the 1983 Union in the last quarter century of amendment, and thus has become an important source of our identity. Therefore, any attempt to comprehensively reform the current FOG must be undertaken very cautiously and with considerable regard for the significance of this document and the Presbyterian call for representative, transparent, and accountable church government. The revised FOG falls short of all these expectations. The revised FOG was published in final form in January, just a few weeks before overtures on changes to the Book of Order were due at the General Assembly. Indeed, the Presbytery of Middle Tennessee even had to call a special meeting for the sole purpose of considering its overture. Moreover, little effort has been made to educate members nationally on the sweeping nature of these changes and their likely impact upon the church. The General Assembly's passage of the revised FOG, or even a substantially amended version of it, would further undermine the credibility of the revised FOG. As we experienced this week, the GA gathers several hundred elders and ministers every 2 years in order to consider dozens of policy initiatives. Working with a long agenda, no shared experience as a governing body, and a short time frame in which to make major decisions, the General Assembly and its committees are unable to practice meaningful discernment and a regular source of confusion and controversy for Presbyterians nationally. Such radical constitutional change should not begin in the compressed heat of a one-week General Assembly, but in the peace and the calm of the churches and presbyteries, which enjoy continuity of membership and dialogue. Again, the Presbytery of Middle Tennessee asks you to defer action for 2 years so that the church might consider genuine reforms to the current FOG. Thank you for your time.